Datas were in silos. There would be a separate space, and again, it's scattered. It's at different people having data, right? They all become gatekeepers of data. They don't want to bring it into one funnel. Certain mature organizations, they bring it all together, but there are a lot who kind of, you have a sales data with a set of people, you have an operational data with another set of people, you have a customer service data which is with another set of people. You may have product SKU data with another set of people. You may have financial data or payment related data with some other people. You got to bring all of it, right? It's the same guy who's going through all these interfaces. It's like, one of us being a customer stand and we're supposed to be served and we have 10 people around us. Look at my mind. How am I thinking? Who's my server? Is he going to serve me? Is she going to serve me? Is this guy going to serve me? Who's going to address my problem? And this is what we experience, right? When typically, if you've noticed, sometimes we get agitated with a brand and we call up, we're told, you have to call up this other number. Then we call up the other number. He says, sir, no, I'm not the right person. I will send it to this one. Maybe you can mail it. It just agitates us, right? So I'm saying that's a challenge when it comes to if things are in silo. Multi-channel approach. Audience are created at a channel level. I source him offline. There's a different approach to the audience I'm getting in. I source him online, a different approach. Within online, I'll have a multi-channel approach. Within that also, I will have a different approach. So you create mini audiences, not realizing that the same guy is going through multi-channel. And that's the issue when you don't have a rightful attribution model. A lot of decisioning today at the digital level happens on either last click, first click. You have to see the entire funnel. You have to gauge the platform relevance based on the touch points he's gone through. You may decide that I will hold more weightage on a certain level of clicks, but you got to see the funnel to know which are your relevant touch points. People are not coming linearly to you. When did we last saw a newspaper ad and just say, okay, I walk into the store? It doesn't happen that way, right? We get nudged through different, and then if we are maybe at a consideration stage, we'll go and do a purchase. But we are at an awareness stage. It's very difficult for us to just go and purchase. And that's something which is missing in a lot of places where people just look at the bottom of the funnel and say, the guy came in, why isn't he bought? Why is your channel not delivering? And sometimes the thought that erupts in my mind, and I haven't actually asked this to the people who raise this question at times, but I would want to, that the next time when you walk in the storekeeper will actually shut the door and say, bye. Because someone sitting behind the galla is saying, kharida kyo nahi? Now that's not how a consumer behaves. So you have to look at a approach which is different. Non-linear, inability to adjust messages or offers. It's like, सबको एक साइज का जूता पहना दो, सब पहन के खुश है. Right? That's the approach. Most of the marketeers are challenged because if systems are not in place. You create a great communication. I like, you like, send it to all. कोई तो पसंद करेगा. That's the reference where you can't really adapt, customize, personalize. Lack of visibility. Data. We all hear data. Insight कौन बताएगा? Right? Similar web data देता है, Google Analytics data देता है, BIU data देता है, sales वाला data देता है, boss तो data बोलता है. Who's going to tell me what's the insight? How do I bring it all together? How do I paint the picture perfect? What is that guy doing? How do I relate to his behavior? That's where again we have challenges. Physical versus virtual acquisition again is a challenge we saw for a lot of companies who were not ready for the digital world, who had not transformed to whatever level, that they struggled, right? For that 2.5 years, they struggled because they didn't have the people, they didn't have the infrastructure, they did not have the connectivity, they just didn't know what hit them, right? But you will hear them complain, pandemic tha, business nahi grow hua, band karna pada. But they never envisage, and no wrong reason of it, the world never saw this coming. But that really shows that there is importance of knowing as we get into the next phase of progression, we need to appreciate the new things that are coming and start adapting. That change or adaptation can happen at different scale. You don't need to be at a matured state. You can start, but it's important to be there, because by the time you take a call, the world has changed again. Something else might hit you. So it's important to progress with the time. Organizational tech security, of course, that's a very important subject. We all are working in organization. That's extremely critical, that personal information, data-led securities issues need to be you have to be mindful when you are progressing on this path, because at the end of the day, you've got customers' trust when is engaged with you, right? If you lose the data point, you're losing a customer for life and you are affecting your brand imagery. So that's why it's important to be mindful about it.